Well, Texas is the second biggest state with 30 million people calling the Lone Star State home.
And with this current population explosion comes a growing need for upgrades to infrastructure. GMET's Lorena Rivas is here with more on how you can help decide where public money should be spent on roads. Lorena, so how is this going to work for everyone?
Good morning, Lane and Victoria. So TxDOT is laying out a $100 billion proposal that will guide projects over the next decade. All that spending is organized into 12 categories that focus on different types of transportation priorities. And here's a look at the top 3 areas that could get as much as $55 billion. Number 1 is strategic priority. Basically, that means projects that focus on congestion relief on the roads. It could get around $20 billion. Number 2 is preventive maintenance. This focuses on preventing major damage to roads and bridges. TxDOT wants to allocate $18 billion for this. And the third major focus is metro and urban area corridors. These projects focus on improving transportation facilities in the state's major cities. This will see around $11 billion in spending. And starting today, you can play a part in deciding where this money should go.
Their comments and their concerns and what direction they think we should go in as far as projects.
If you want to take part in the process, TxDOT is hosting a virtual public hearing at 2 o'clock today. Just visit the website on your screen and join the live stream, or dial this 800 number to join the hearing by phone. If you can't make it today's meeting, you have until August 7th to give feedback. Victoria and Lee, back to you.
Lorena, thanks so much for helping us understand a lot of public funding going towards transportation. Thanks a lot.